Well, this is the thing that ministers must remember to do. As I told you in the beginning, that if I'm attacked, you should attack the attacker. How many letters has the paper often gotten in there declaring what you think of Muhammad? We didn't get all them letters from you. You just sit still and see whether Muhammad gonna say yes or no. But you said that you was with him. Well, now here's a man here trying to put him on their feet and in the mud of everybody. Well, I must make some kind of effort to show the world that I'm with the man. He is got the truth. And that whatever is wrong with he and his God is the one. Take care of that.
Now, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad declared that Master Fard Muhammad was Allah in person. And it is because of this that the Muslim world says that he is guilty of shirk. But what of Allah? Allah says in the Holy Quran that he completed his favor on Adam, creating him from black mud and fashioning him into shape, and then breathed his spirit into Adam. And in another part of the Holy Quran we read where Allah sent his spirit to Maryam, the mother of Isa, in the form of a well-made man. And we have an instance in the Hadith where we read that it was the angel Jibril who brought the revelation of the Holy Quran to the Prophet Muhammad, speaking direct words of Allah as though they were his own. He didn't give him Jibril's interpretation of the Holy Quran. He didn't give him Jibril's understanding of the Holy Quran. He gave him the direct words of Allah, speaking them from his own mouth into the ear of the Prophet Muhammad. Now, these things don't seem, in my opinion, antithetical to anything that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad stated. Yet we would never charge Allah of being guilty of the self-same thing that he forbade us. So where's the problem? Obviously, the problem is in our understanding of what Allah meant when he forbade us the associating of partners or intercessors with himself. We would never say that the well-made man whom appeared before Maryam was a partner to Allah. We understand this to be Allah going to Maryam himself. We would never say of Adam, even though the very spirit of Allah was within Adam, that he was a partner of Allah. And we would never say of the angel Jibril, even though it was him that went to the Prophet Muhammad, speaking the direct words of Allah, that he was an intercessor for Allah to the Prophet Muhammad. Yet we say this of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said nothing in the very essence of what he spoke that was any different than any of these things that Allah and the Prophet Muhammad said themselves. So obviously our understanding of what shirk actually is what is limited to what our misinterpretation of what Allah was really trying to say in the Holy Quran. And if our understanding of what shirk actually is an improper understanding, then should we not begin to view this thing from a different perspective in order to gain a clearer or more proper understanding of what exactly it is that Allah is forbidding us, that we may not unknowingly be guilty of it ourselves. we say that Allah is the all-knowing. Yet, we take the position that our understanding of Allah, our knowledge of Allah, based on our study of Allah, is the end-all, be-all to how we should or how anybody else should understand Allah. And we are, in essence, if we were to really look at ourselves, setting ourselves up as a partner to Allah, since we are not the all-knowing. So how do we know we have it right? We don't know. We don't know any more than you do. So it would behoove any of us to not disregard the scholarship of one in favor of the other without looking carefully into that we are rejecting before we reject the truth in favor of a falsehood. Allah says in the Holy Quran, "Lo, we hurl truth at falsehood, and it knocks out its brains." And with that, I'd like to say, Assalamu alaikum.